Amazing, guys, I got one. 2023 Toyota Corolla GR Circuit Edition. Got all the options. Heated seats, it has a better suede interior, the carbon fiber roof. So that looks really nice. I like how it has different kind of texture to it. Looks like granite countertops almost. The roof rails it came with are on the window stickers, so they're original. Really a nice looking car. I'm enjoying driving it. Has the GR4 on the intercooler. The headlights are different than the regular Corolla. They light up at night. I'll have to do a night video. The vents here, they kind of have this tube that goes to the radiator, and it lets the hot air from the radiator escape out those, which is really neat. The vents down there are part of the brake cooling package. Got 18-inch, 235, 40, 18-inch inky wheels. So that's pretty cool that they put those on there. The brakes are 14-inch two-piece rotors with 4-piston calipers. The cool part about the Circuit too is it comes with the red calipers and the Torsen front and rear limited slip. Has the Michelin Cup 4 tires. So we'll see how long they last. Mirrors are black on it. And then these vents actually are functional too. Something to do with the brake cooling. Got a really neat GR4 logo down here. And then the bottom of the skirt kind of matches the flared out fenders. Got this big old spoiler on it. That's another part of the Circuit. Looks like it flows through there. And then a blacked out antenna on top. Love how wide it is. The center exhaust, I noticed that when it's cold, the little valve in it opens up. It sounds so awesome, and you can really feel that in your chest. It sounds burly. It's surprising that it's a 3-cylinder. Rear have I think they're 11-inch rotors with 2-piston calipers on them. GR logo on the fender, a little bit wider on the front. Awesome looking car. And then on the inside it has the ultra suede interior, GR logo on the headrest. Dash is soft. It's been covered and has some padding on it. Door panels are nice. Some piano black accents and the red stitching. The 6-speed manual in it. It's got Marizo's signature on it. Wireless charging. There's your different drive modes. So you can do custom, eco, normal, sport. Then the off switch there for the traction control. It's pretty cool if you're in sport and you hit the traction control off, it says expert mode. Or ditch mode is what I would call it. But the switch here will switch to either front bias or rear bias, or if you push the track button, it does 50-50. No moonroof, obviously. LED lights. No audio dimming mirror. Normal Corolla glove box and everything. Back here in the back, it's got a rubber mat, and that just covers kind of like a cardboard piece. Then in here you put the battery in the back, air pump, in case you get a flat. This one has a first aid kit in it. Really nothing under here. You've got the removable cargo cover. So if you fold the seats down, you got a lot of room. Here's the rear seats. I got my seat all the way back as far as it'll go. I'm pretty tall, so I like to have all the room I can get. Then in the center console for the rear seat, there's a couple cup holders. Here's your view. A couple outlets for the back seat. Cup holder in the door, kind of nice. And in the front seat, here's the front seat. It's pretty cool. Right when you open the door, you can see Circuit Edition, limited to 1,500 units produced. And it is produced at the Motomachi plant in Japan, which is really cool because that's where they made the LFA and they make all the high-end cars. You have to have worked for Toyota for like 10 or 15 years or something, but just the best of the best work on them. Steering wheel's nice. It's got a leather wrapped steering wheel with the red stitching on the inside. Little GR badge. These little controls on this side is like, got starting from the top left, that's just the back button. To the next one, answer your phone. Then the two buttons on the sides there, they scroll you in the menus. And then OK button, a volume button, and then talk button. And I've noticed if you push and you hold that talk button while you have the Apple CarPlay going, you can talk to Siri. And then on this side is all the cruise control and lane tracing buttons. Pretty neat. It's got auto headlights. Down here you got gauge dimmer, automatic headlight button, trip button, the heated seat or heated steering wheel button, which is nice if it's a cold day up here in Oregon. And then the defroster. And then the IMT is the intelligent manual transmission, which is really cool. I love it for the rev matching aspect of it. Makes downshift so smooth, it's incredible. And then on the other side you have rear wiper, front wiper. Here's nice. The engine bay. You can see these vents right here. They're kind of like let them into these, which are the vents for the roof. I guess this intake air box here will open up when you really get on it, so you can kind of hear it. You can see the little vacuum pump down at the bottom. And then there's a cold air intake that it opens up. It shoots in through that hole right there. I think that's pretty cool. And the transmission's down there. 6-speed manual, like I said. The clutch, I guess, is pretty unique on it. It adjusts as it wears so that you have like the same pedal feel all the way through the clutch till it hits the rivets, basically. Kind of a unique feature. It's like a gear or something in there. And then you have these holes here. I'm gonna pop this off. Guess they kind of direct the air down to the turbo in the back. You got the 3 cylinders with the 3 different coil packs on it. 0 20-weight oil. Got a big head on it. It's half the dang motor. Dual variable valve timing. Really cool, this little engine. Do a little cold door start for you. It's not cold, but GR on the lift here. Wanted to kind of go over it. Looks like it's pretty flat. Panels on both sides. You got the, looks like 2.5-inch exhaust that runs back. There's a cat there and a resonator. The drive line runs above it. So it looks like it goes into a transfer case. There's the turbo. Plastic out pipe. There's another cat right there at the end of the turbo. It looks like a felt pan here, probably to help with noise. Back at the brakes, definitely a big set of brakes. Look how long the end link is. Thing's gotta be over a foot long. Solid axles. Nice and thick, I mean by that. As we go back to the back, here's the differential. Aluminum housing, lots of cooling fins on it. It's got an arm here and then a trailing arm. Here's the muffler with the valve to open the center exhaust. Overall, nice and clean. There's one support bracket here, probably to help stiffen it up. It's nice when they're brand new. A tie down point right there. Only got about 50 miles on this one. But it's a pretty cool dash. The center part below the speedometer shows the gear that you're in, and then also flashes. You can set the rev limiter to the flash that you want, which is pretty cool. And you do that through the center display here. So basically what you do, oops, hit this, boom, Toyota, hit the little car function. Where is it? Settings. And you can go down to vehicle customize, drive control or door control. You got 2-button lock, unlock, auto lock, relock timer. That's so if you don't open the door after you lock it, it locks itself. Feedback tone, custom drive mode. So I got it set for my custom in this screen. So I got powertrain and sport, steering and sport, and air conditioning and eco. Maybe get a little bit more power out of it that way. Let's see, under vehicle alerts, doesn't say nothing. Trip information, says I got 90 miles left on the tank. And it looks like I'm averaging under about 17.1 miles per gallon. It's kind of okay. Under, let's see, utility, accessory, custom, steering, sport, door control, lights, you can set the auto sensitivity, auto timer, daytime running lights. That one's obviously the map, and the music. Bluetooth and devices, general, notifications, Wi-Fi, display, so it's got the hotspot in it. On the center screen here, so if you go in and you push straight up on the OK, gives you that, hold to change setting. So you hold it, holding the button. Now I can kind of go to, there's adaptive cruise control mode, settings, messages, nothing. There's the shifter one. And when I hit the drive mode, it'll go from eco, normal, sport, custom. And then when I hit the off button, there's the, or it says expert down there. Turns off the pre-collision system, traction control, all that good stuff. And if I turn this to more rear bias, you can see it change there. 60/40, 30/70. And then if I hit track, then that's locks it up. There's it did change the gauges. So if I go back to normal or eco, then it has the round gauge, but if I go to sport, it's got the straight gauge. Another thing I noticed is that it will hold it right there at boost. So automatic launch control, but really won't let you rev it up any higher than that. So you can see it actually dropping. And then it maps your G's on the right screen there for accelerator, braking, left and right. It kind of draws you a little map of what you've been doing. On that side, obviously, the little pack. And oh, average 18.2. So here I am back in eco mode. I'm gonna go ahead and just drive it on eco and then get my 500 miles in for braking. That's the seatbelt noise, by the way. Just gets annoying. See? But I will check back with you when I have that. A couple other things that I didn't mention was it does have the JBL sound, all that stuff, which is nice. Loving the seats. Super nice. And overall, though, it's a great car. Really enjoying it. And I'll check back with you after my 500 miles and we'll do like a test drive or something in it so you can kind of see how it handles through the corners. Have a good one.